collaboration with Hidden Valley has been super awesome. Every time I could put a student with a chef that's trained, both him, Chef Matt, and Chef Jay came through the Culinary Institute, well known for being the best culinary school in the country. We kind of speak the same language. It's not uncommon for me to get a text like at 7 o'clock at night and say, you know, I'm looking for a prep cook, I'm looking for a cook, and I need them now. Students take 4 units of cooperative work experience and then just take another class or two, and that makes them eligible for financial aid, which is, you know, really sometimes the foundation for student success, and that they can get a little bit of funding to help them with their education. Student gets a little bit of support to come to school, but then they get those skill sets that make them successful in our industry.
So you have this sort of symbiotic relationship where you're training folks and they transition directly to employment, but then also employers send them for continuing education to you, and they can work, they can get that cooperative work experience and some financial aid while they go to school and expand their skill set.
Right, so we're just in the beginning stages of making this aware for all of our Lake County restaurants, and this video might help us do that, and that is to send us your best employees, and we can give them a certain skill set. If they're training to be a sous chef and they need to do purchasing, or they're becoming an executive chef and they're taking my restaurant management class, or they're just getting started and looking to jump up the ladder and take serve safe and food safety. There's just a ton of options for anybody who's working in the industry now. You know, Lake County's full of hardworking industry people that want to become a sous chef, become a manager, become the owner of a restaurant, and just need that opportunity. It's hard to do that when you're working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. And by taking 4 units of cooperative work experience, you check in with the instructor 3 times a year. It's not like you have to come to campus every day. You're just checking in 3 times a year. You set 3 goals, and then you're off to the races. And that often makes a student eligible for financial aid and some of the resources, or all of the resources that we have on campus to make employees successful. There are a handful of executive chefs and business owners that come directly to our program. Certainly Chef Matt from HVLA, Chef Matt Young from Adventist Health, Chef Jeremy Zabel from the Yard, Rosie from Rosie Cooks, the folks from the Tallman. Whenever they're looking for employees, then sometimes I'll get a text, I'll get an email, I'll get a frantic call saying, hey, I need this and I need this now. In my 14 years of being here, it's never been a student that has approached me to say, hey, Chef Rob, where's the job that you promised me? It's always these business owners that are like, I need more, I need more, I need more. I need more talented students and employees to come into our program so I can meet the demand, because we're not meeting the demand that the industry has right now. And that's only growing. You know, we have Kanaka Harbor coming, we have Hobart's coming, we have, some interesting things and options in Middletown. There's big projects that we're working on right now, and if we're not meeting the demand right now, then how are we going to meet the demand when those projects come around? So right now we're about 85 to 90% students, as they cross the line and accept their certificate, they have a job already, about 90% of them. About 10% of those are going to stay on campus and finish with their degree, or some of them go out. Like a very talented, she worked at the Greenview. She's working with Rosie Cooks now, and she's still going to school. So they're doing that as well, taking online classes. But we have this incredible statistic of getting students a better wage because they came to school. Mm-hmm. And wages. There's a couple of things that's happening in our industry. Wages are up, benefits are better, and it's continuing to grow. So those are all really great things.